Yo, what's up, Schizos? Let me tell you something. I love Linux. I've been using it in my daily driver for a while now. I still do boot for Windows because my job requires me to use Windows. I know, boo-hoo, but whatever. But besides that, I love Linux. I think it's a fantastic platform. I think it's wonderful. I think the ease of use, I know it's really weird to say, but Linux for me is just very easy to use, amongst other things. But besides that, why the fuck is every Linux user schizophrenic? I know it sounds like really weird, but you have to like bear with for a moment. I'm not even like saying this as like an insult to people who use Linux, because again, I love Linux, I love using Linux, but I really don't understand this idea that we have to completely like disconnect ourselves from like everything. Our data is super important. I don't want to be fed personalized ads, this, that, whatever. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. And if I really wanted to like subscribe myself to this idea, this notion that my data is super important, I probably would still be using a flip phone. And I'm 90% sure most of these people right now who are like mad at Mozilla for, you know, trying to collect their data is also using an Android phone, possibly even a Pixel phone in that matter, my bad. So I'm lost. And if someone really wants to explain it to me, by all means. And no, having someone tell me to go to the Arch user repository is not an explanation. You're just a piece of shit. I asked a question, and sometimes reading an entire fucking Wikipedia article for an answer is not easy. Yeah, fuck you, Arch user repository glazers. Don't get me wrong, I use it. I love the AUR. When I ask a question, I don't expect to be, go look over there. I already have, dumbass. Anyway, sorry, just a general anger moment, my bad. Is me not knowing how to solve a problem by going to the AUR a skill issue? Yes, 100%. That is definitely a skill issue, but if I'm asking a question, I'd like it to be answered, not just be like, go over there, dumbass. But besides that, so I really don't get it. I mean, listen, you already have a step up by not using like, you know, Microsoft tools, but sometimes our jobs require it, you know, this, that, whatever. I don't know. I don't really care. My entire point is that why do these people subscribe themselves to like an idea that their data is so unbelievably important to them that no one else can have it? Unfortunately, as a child, you probably used a computer, and unfortunately, unless you're like committing crimes, you really don't have to worry. You really don't have to worry. I know you have like Mental Outlaw like advocating for like so like, you know, complete privacy, and honestly I support him. He's like does cybersecurity, and I would not be surprised if he does crimes. I love Mental Outlaw, but like yeah, come on. Come on, guys. Alright, I'll actually, like, kidding aside, I don't know anything about Mental Outlaw. He seems like a wonderful person. What was his name? Kenny? Yeah, Kenny. Kenny seems like a wonderful person. This is just a joke. Please don't kill me. I don't personally know him. But I feel like even he agrees to the idea, like, why would you want to do all of this for the sake of privacy? Because in most times, if you're doing this, you're actually just losing functionality to like most of these apps that you want to use. And again, I understand why people want, you know, privacy. I understand why people don't want to have their like data just widely available for everyone to see and use, but like, this is 2025. Unfortunately, things are a little different. It's not like, it's not easy. It's not I mean, if you like willingly subscribe yourself to use like what was it called, like Tails or like Cubes OS, then yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like genuinely curious, because like the only reason why I would see anyone using Cubes OS, and if I'm wrong by any of this, please let me know. Please, all 0 of you listening to me right now, let me know, because why on earth would you ever need to use Qubes OS as a daily driver? If you don't know what Qubes OS is, and how do I describe Qubes OS without actually sounding like a schizophrenic? I can't. Anyway, so Qubes OS basically is, the entire point of it is privacy. So every single application is run through a separate VM, and you can have separate VMs on top of Qubes OS, because Qubes OS is just, technically speaking, a VM manager that manages microcosms of, imagine you're playing SimCity, but you only want to focus on one tiny portion of that city at a time. And whenever you're done looking at that portion of the city, you just completely destroy it. Completely wipe it out. Done. Gone. There is no history of it whatsoever. And then you open up another instance of it, and then, oh, you start as brand new. Completely fresh. Like, you know, like you just freshly installed it. That's, I guess, the best way to describe Qubes OS. Is that really what Qubes OS is? Yes and no, but you are just essentially running a series of VMs on top of your actual operating system. So why on earth would anyone need to do that besides hide from the feds? That is beyond me. I literally could not tell you why anyone would willingly use it. I guess you can get away with the idea of subscribing to the notion of like, I actually really don't know. No, I really don't know why anyone would ever use Qubes OS. And Tails, I hope I'm not getting the name wrong. I'm actually Google it right now. Tails OS. There we go, Tails OS. And yes, this is exactly what I was looking at. So, okay, so Tails OS, pick up the nearest flash drive. So this is entirely your computer. This is it. This is it. It uses the hardware on your computer, of course, but the moment you unplug it, that's it. The computer is just null and void. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know exactly how Tails OS really works, but also they advocate for privacy for Tails OS. I wouldn't be surprised if the people who use Tails OS commits mass amount of crime. There isn't like a joke here. And I'm looking at the website right now. There is a little screen cap where it just says, journalists and their sources use Tails to publish sensitive information and access the internet from unsafe places. Which isn't bad by any means. But, again, 9 times out of 10, most people don't really know what Tails OS is. You kind of already have to know what it is before you even consider using it. If at any point I'm wrong, please let me know why anyone would actually use like Tails OS and Qubes OS. Because this is just my outside perspective. And like they do, it's not like, it's never like they're promoting anything bad. It's like, oh, join Activision, no, join activists, journalists and their sources, keep them safe, domestic violence survivors. What? I mean, to be fair, they're not wrong. And then it just says, you, whenever you need extra privacy in this digital world, why would you need extra privacy in this digital world? Like, I'm never gonna fault anyone for using any sort of like operating system. Now listen, I literally use like I'm literally using an Arch-based system right now. I'm not super like what is it called, in with the idea of like complete privacy. I'm not using like hardened Firefox. I'm using fucking Florp, the fucking I really hate the name of this goddamn browser, but it's essentially just Firefox with more features. And that's it. And you're probably wondering, oh, this guy probably uses like some shitty IDE to program. No, I use Vim. Watched a video about a guy like taking notes on Vim, and I realized I kind of suck at typing, so I started using Vim. That's about it. No, I code with Vim. I have like a basic LSP. I have like code auto completions, but I think I'm gonna turn it off. I don't find it that useful. I guess the point I'm just trying to make here is, what's the point of thriving off security, or the idea that like I must stay hidden from the man, Big Brother, this and that. I'm obviously exaggerating. People are gonna, if people watch this video, I don't know. This is just an audio journal for me at this point. I guess what I'm really trying to ask is, what do you use Linux for? Why did you switch? Why do you do the things that you do? I guess that's another way to say it. I use Vim because I want to take notes faster. I switched to Linux because I got tired of Microsoft. I create audio journals because I cannot subscribe myself to like writing down anything, whether it be typing, writing in the physical journal. It doesn't make sense to me. This is the best way I can express myself. And if I manage to persuade you or convince you in one way, please talk to someone in real life. I am just a disconnected voice. I'm disconnected from anybody. I'm just a guy who probably has, like, I don't know, Isaac gameplay in the background right now. I am not the person you should be listening to. I'm not an expert. I'm barely out of college right now. I don't know, it's kind of funny, because I think... Because compared to what I made, I guess, my last audio journal, I was pretty sad. Like, what am I gonna do? What is this? What is that? And now I'm just here asking the question, why the hell is everyone who uses Linux schizophrenic? Don't worry, guys. I'm there too. I just want to know the answer. If anything, this would probably make people like mad. This would probably make people like hate me or something. Whatever. I don't know. I don't really care. And if you really don't like me just because I'm curious, I really don't know. I know it's like a common thing where like so there's a new user in the AUR forum, and someone just like, new user, you're curious to how something works? Fucking idiot. Read the fucking wiki. You cretin. You fucking ant. You dumbass. I know I made a joke earlier, but I need to make it like very clear that there are a lot of people like that, and it's really, really weird. I thought these people wanted more people to use like Linux. This is partly why I don't usually post questions. I think I posted like one question and immediately got ratioed on like Reddit. Got fucking this guy called me a fucking idiot. Here is the wiki you're looking for. Thanks, guy. You spent so much time looking at the fucking wiki, reading the wiki, that you actually found the answer, and instead of just telling me the answer, you just link me to a fucking page? Holy shit, I think I am becoming a Linux user. If you really do take this video like seriously, then I don't know what to tell you. It was not a joke, but just a general thing of like, why do most people who use Linux like care so much about their privacy? That's probably the wrong question. That's not what I meant. Wow. Okay, I can't wait to be fucking ratio in the Hacker News article that are going to write about me. Random loser talks about why people care about their privacy. No, I meant, why do people care so much about protecting their data? Like, it doesn't make like sense to me. I'm never gonna take away the ability to or shun people who like want to protect their data. It's 100% their choice. It's not mine. It's not like I don't take precautions too. Albeit, yes, I use Google, and I have fucking Zoom installed on my laptop. I do what I can to just avoid unnecessary unnecessary bullshit. I'm recording on Audacity too. Do they take my my data as well? I don't remember. I remember there's like a huge like thing about it. I don't really care. I actually really like Audacity. I think that's it from me. Slightly shorter. Would you look at that, guys? Only need a little bit less gameplay than last time. I actually can't believe I played Isaac for like 20 minutes and I still did not have enough footage. God, so sad. Anyway, that's gonna be and that's gonna be it for me. I'm just a guy who likes to talk, and I'll talk to you guys later.